Afro-Brazilian samba rhythms from Bahia in Brazil. The city of Salvador in the state of Bahia in Brazil has a rich history because it was the largest port for West African slaves during the transatlantic slave trade. In the 1970s, the people of Bahia, largely people of African descent, West African descent, felt that the samba coming from Rio de Janeiro was becoming too heavily influenced by European styles, and so they wanted to bring back the African roots and the African tradition in the samba. What they did was they took the Surdu rhythm from the samba, the caixa rhythm, or the snare drum, they took from reggae in Jamaica, and the idea of playing with two sticks on the hepaniki, they took from the Afro-Brazilian religion of candomblé. Let's break down each one of these rhythms and talk about how they fit together to create the samba reggae or samba reggae style. Now first, the name samba reggae talks about the inclusion of reggae from Jamaica into the style of samba. Because they speak Portuguese in Brazil, they pronounce the R with an H, and the style is actually known as samba reggae. Now, the reggae rhythm, one cha-cha, 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 is the same rhythm that you would hear a guitar or keyboard player play in a traditional reggae song. They took that and applied it to the caixa in samba reggae. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have difficulty filling in those 16th notes, you can go to just the accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Finally, if this is still giving you or your students trouble, you can move to simply playing the offbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This will still give you the basic samba reggae feel, especially when combined with the surdus and the hepaniki. Now the hepaniki plays a rhythm based around that Brazilian clave rhythm that we looked at during the timeline section of this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we fill that in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other stickings can work as well, aside from the alternating sticking. You can do doubles on the offhand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like whichever sticking works best for your students, that's what I would go with to get the basic feel together, and then start worrying about getting them to play alternated stickings or the double stroke stickings at a later time. Now with the surdus, we have 3 drums created by tuning them to 3 different pitches. We have a low, or a first surdu, which will play on beat 2. We have a middle surdu, or second surdu, which will play on beat 1. And we have a high surdu, or third surdu, which plays a lot of running lines, more improvised parts. So to talk first about the first surdu, this is one of the most important instruments in samba in the samba reggae style, and it plays on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. 1, 3. Now you'll notice I'm muting on the first beat with my hand, playing on the second beat in the very center of the drum. And then I'm muting on the third beat with my hand, playing on the fourth beat with my stick. Be sure that when using the hand, we're muting only directly on the beat that we're not playing on. We don't want to mute the sound from the drum early. We want it to be directly in parallel with when we're playing the other surdo, so the sounds stop and start evenly. Now the second surdo we play on beat 1 and we mute on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together they sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see they really give us a nice march to keep everything together throughout the piece. Now, the third surdo plays a lot of different variations, but I'm going to give you the basic pattern here. The basic pattern starts on beat 2 with 2 eighth notes, and then on beat 4 you play 4 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, if you or your students has difficulty with not playing the downbeat there, you can play those 16th notes all the way into the downbeat to help solidify where the beat is in the piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When I put the surdos together, it sounds like this. 1, a little bit faster. 1,